Hello, welcome to the August Zodiac series. So for this series, we are looking into what positive changes are happening in your experience as well as what blessings are happening, because August is a very special time. I felt that energy and I knew that was going to be the topic we were going to be diving into for the zodiacs for August. So keep in mind that these are collective in general. So receive what aligns, release what doesn't. Never give your power away to a reading or an outcome. Remember, you're a conscious creator. You shift and change your timeline with your free will choice. And now more than ever, it is so important to be a sovereign being on this planet. So let's dive right in. Aries. You know what your power color is? Yellow. We have, you are deserving within your consciousness. So you have gone through a consciousness shift where you are deserving of all these blessings and these beautiful things that are happening in your experience in August. And oftentimes, if we don't feel we are deserving, we can block those blessings, but not to you, Aries, and not in August. You have this beautiful garden of flowers. You have everything turning up in such a beautiful way. And your frequency is shining so bright at this time. So make sure that you are allowing yourself to receive these blessings, knowing that you're deserving, letting it just wash over you, and allow that to also bless others, because just your presence is blessing others. Just your example, the way that you think, the ideas that you share, you are like the sunshine. Okay, you are like this beautiful sunshine and you're getting to enjoy. It also looks like with all these flowers, and she has that basket full of flowers, like you have abundance. You're unlocking these abundance codes. There's even these hummingbirds around her, as well as butterflies. It's like everyone's benefiting from you focusing on receiving and just focusing on your own personal magic here, Aries. Okay, so you have more than enough to share with others, and that's what you're doing, whether that's within your frequency, your presence, your love, your ideas. You know, if you're investing in others, there's just this beauty that is emanating into your experience. You've gone through some sort of quantum shift here, because you got out of a cycle here, Aries. We have new beginnings, okay? And there's that sunshine energy around that baby. Now, some of you could represent, yes, a baby. It could represent a new animal, but it could just represent a new beginning that you've been working toward, right? Especially for those of you that were maybe stuck in some sort of cycle that was stagnating. Here now you have this beautiful, happy new beginning coming in here with this new cycle. And to continue with the blessings and the changes that are happening that are powerful and positive for you, we have the Three of Cups. This is about celebration. This is about getting together with family members and friends that maybe you haven't seen in a long time. This is, you know, harmonious celebrations with coworkers and projects, and just this excitement. It's everybody kind of working together. And for many of you, this does have to do with your career, okay? Where like there could be the completion of some sort of project, right? Or the new beginning of an exciting new endeavor that, you know, you're collaborating with others with, and you have good people. You know, you have great energy. You have the right aligned energies working with you, so that, you know, you have those people that are excited about these new beginnings and supportive, and they're not trying to sabotage or be jealous. So it feels like you up leveled, and those who are meant to up level with you did, Aries. And now there's all this celebration energy. And it could definitely have to do with career, projects, work. You are seeing the money in the bank. You are seeing things come to fruition for you in a very physical way, where it's not just the energy, the emotion, the excitement, but you're seeing the physical forms show up for you here. You're also seeing the shift in your love life too, with that Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Cups, where it's like everyone's happy for you. You know, if you are moving forward in a relationship that's healthy and beautiful and you're happy, everyone's happy for you here too. So the celebration energy, I feel like, moves throughout your experience. It's almost like you're living on a joy frequency, which is very abundant. It blesses people around you. Joy is a frequency that's also contagious for others too in the world. So, you know, you are this beacon, Aries, so really embrace it. And then we get into the Queen of Wands energy. So hello, Aries, fire sign. Okay, this is you being in your magic, in your witchy energy, in your confidence, in your magnetism, okay? This is you knowing your strengths. This is you working with your skill sets and feeling very strong in who you are, feeling very strong in your value, in your presence, in your manifestations that are coming forward for you, Aries. I mean, this is beautiful, beautiful energy. You're also in that queen energy, right? So you feel powerful in August. you feel powerful, but it's beautiful because that's balanced out with the strength card. So it's something where you're grounded in your presence. You are, I would say, quite balanced within your power. Like you're using your abilities and your strengths and your magnetism for good, not just selfish means, but also to bless and assist others here. I'm hearing the word unstoppable is what's coming through for you, Aries. Okay, so you definitely have this fiery spirit. You're inspired. Your cup is overflowing. People are happy around you. You're starting to see, you know, these beautiful results with the projects and what you've been working on. And that could be anything. Some of you, it might be like you are working out in the gym and you're working on building muscle and you're seeing that progress. You're seeing progress in your bank account, right? You're seeing more abundance flow in, but you're seeing the results. It's making you really happy, and it's strengthening you within your confidence of what you are capable of, right? You're also spreading your wings a little bit more within your magic, within your manifestation, which is absolutely gorgeous. Then we have the Queen of Swords energy. So not only are you passionate and fiery and really enjoying your experience, but you are very clear. You're clear within your mind. You're clear within your plan here. You're clear within your boundaries and communicating. Some of you might be, because the Queen of Swords represents like either your voice or your written word. Some of you might be actually publishing a book or something like that, because we have the World card here too with the Queen of Swords. It's also like your connections and your romantic, the romantic energy within your experience is also like your connection is really strong. You know, you're very strong in who you are. And so like you have this really solid foundation here that you're building on, where, you know, things are really coming together, but you're also clear in expressing your needs and your boundaries. And I think like you're really impressing a lot of people here too, Aries, but especially if like you have something you're presenting to the world with that Queen of Swords energy, and there's that peacock energy. So maybe showing off a bit, right? But with the World card that represents, it can represent completion, right? But it's also success. It can also represent the online platforms, right? So you could be communicating, expressing more about what you think, feel, your visions, your artwork, and you're really shining brightly in many different ways here. But again, like having that clarity, I'm also getting like you're an authority as well. So some of you might have worked up in your career or your certain skill sets, and you're being seen as an authority with that Queen of Swords, as very wise, as someone to be respected, right? You know, the Queen of Wands is really attractive, right? And a lot of people could see the Queen of Wands as like the mistress energy. I've heard that before. I'm not getting that here, but it's like you are getting next level respect from your social circles or from your platforms here with the Queen of Swords and the World card. It could also be a Queen of Swords energy or King of Swords. You know, you can flip that around, that is noticing you from the work that you're putting out there into the world, okay? And that could be opening up new opportunities for you. Of course, always use your discernment. But then we end with the Empress energy, where it's like it's all coming together. It's coming together in love, it's coming together in career, and it's benefiting others. That Empress energy is just deeply fulfilling. And it's like, Aries, you struck gold. You struck gold within your own soul, and that is what is radiating out here in August. And we even have the cake energy celebrate. I'm grateful for the memories, okay? So it's like people that spend time with you and vice versa. It's like it's very fulfilling, the energies that you're spending time with, the people you're spending time with. But the cake, again, celebration energy, whether that's in your career, in love, you know, whatever that may be for you, it's like things are great. Things are fulfilling, you know, like life is delicious. You know, everything is coming together for you in such a beautiful way, Aries. Those are the changes happening in August. And then I wanted to tap a little into like, how can we, besides just being a vibe, right? How can we also kind of support the world or be beneficial to the world? And we have spiritual technology, expand your imagination and share your visions. And that's what I feel you're doing here, right? You're more confident in your skills. You're more confident in maybe your psychic abilities or your healing abilities, and you're sharing that more with the world, right? And however you're doing that, whether it's in a podcast, videos, you know, whether it's in a book, you know, in oracle cards, in any way, posts, any way that you're sharing it, like it's being well received. And look, there's this hand that has that golden energy. Like you have that golden energy here in August. You know, these divine, you're blessing people here, and you might even be receiving some sort of like divine downloads as well, because that hand is touching the third eye of the pineal gland here. But you could even be activating people's inner genius, right? But it's so important that you do share your visions, that you do not hold yourself back, okay, when it comes to your expression. Like maybe you don't want to launch things maybe in August. I don't know. I feel like you might though, but it's just, you're being so well received by what you're putting out there, and it's influencing people in a beautiful way that, yeah, you have this vision. You have these visions to share. You have these perspectives. You have this integrated wisdom and knowledge and experience that can really benefit other people too in your experience, and ultimately the world. So definitely some of you might be spiritual teachers or stepping more into that role. You might be sharing more about what you know, with others here, but you are this beautiful blessing. And you're being, you're being blessed as well. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. So that excitement, that, those passionate, exciting new beginnings here, that forward momentum is coming in with this Ace of Wands energy. So, you might even not even realize the people that you're influencing just by your presence or what you're putting out there, but you are this incredible vibe in August, and you're being blessed and you're blessing others. So that's what I have for you, Aries. I hope you enjoyed that. This was amazing. I'm so excited. And you'll have to let me know the blessings that are coming into your experience. Thank you so much for joining me. Receive what aligns. I hope this all aligned in such a beautiful way for you, and release anything that doesn't. Take the best care of yourself, and I will see you soon.